Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we defeated the Lord of the Shadows and managed to make our way through. When we discovered there was a giant mech in the old schoolhouse. So, in today's episode, we're here on the Sunday. We got our concert this afternoon, but we are going to be doing some festivaling. So, we got a whole bunch to do. So, we need to go first off speak to Becky. Are you Becky? Talk to Becky. He's managed to gain as much, but we're going to try and gain a few scenes. So let's speak to Patrick High Arms. Curious events of last night. None of your classmates were harmed in the process, were they? They certainly weren't. Just don't want you making excuses for your inevitable defeat. Sounds good to me. Worrying about your friends. Prepare to be amazed. I am hoping we get to see a little bit of the opera, but of course we don't. So, we're going to go speak to Toa and Toval. Soval and Sarah. Come all this way. Mostly here for work. Tagging along with Viscount Arciad. Of course he did. Tensions in Crossbell are pretty high. Keep up to date with much with what was going on. Of course, swap information with your boy from the pawn shop. How many damn tickets? Productive member of society can't get some friendly advice from Toby. Of course not. Took care of this little run. He was a former bracer, of course. Does that make you their source? Information broker, okay. Got to find a whole bunch of information, of course. Leave them to it, I would say. You're not meant to be hearing what they're discussing. Probably not. Probably a good idea. Just stay the fuck away from that. Let's go see the Arciads. It's been some time, of course it has. Viscount Arciad. Brought Klaus with you, of course. Wouldn't miss the concert. Isn't a military vessel. Get to a point, it's not a place to intervene, of course. It seems like we're gonna get the fallout of Crossbell in Cold Steel 2. Have a good time, of course they will. We're gonna go speak to Eustace in the main building. I'm sure we'll see Alborea and the such. Oh, we've got Elisa here as well. Everything's okay back at home. The Rhineford's all back together. Still got a load of questions about Sarah, of course. A problem, but a necessary one. Apparently this is them getting along well. Of course they're going to argue a lot, but that's fine. The Alboreas. Please, for a comedy perspective, you took it with regard. You're of course trying to get the noble and the commoner faction to stick together, or reformist faction is what they're called. Seems like they're pretty good friends, actually. Seemingly that would be the case. So, head up and see some more of the others. The Craigs, of course. Shrink with your father's loving embrace. Fiona, help a little. Dad gets a little carried away. Fiona rules the roost. Let's see, Reen. Agreed. Thank you for coming, General. Know you've been incredibly busy. So Nightheart is still back at Guerrilla Fortress. I bet anything he'll be a commander someday. Good experience. How very lovely. So we need to head towards the art room next. Speak to the guy, says. Means Tomo will see that. Thomas. Glad you can make it all the way. You ran into trouble on your way here. We're staying at a house in Heimdallr. Someone thought it would be a good idea to get lost while exploring the city. Of course he did. How are things back in Nord? Xander has a great handle on the situation. Of course he does. Having a good time. And then lastly, we have one last section to go to. Before we head over to the old schoolhouse, we need to go speak to these guys on the top of the schoolhouse. Where are you? Are these two stuck together? They are. They seem like they have the most in common. Even she's concerned. Here you are. You two are done looking at the attractions, which taking a little break. Locked into a death match. Things must be really bad if he is needed around there. Most probably so. Right. Let's go check in on this mech. Mech. They're evidently talking about something fairly important, but we'll ignore them for now. See what we can glean from George. The sensor on in. We're going to descend to the 7th floor. And see what we can learn from these two.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, what's up, Reen? I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track.
Makes sense.
Oh, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
So what is it that you've learned?
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is.
It's pretty impressive.
So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
It's Phil Zamorian ore.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics.
Very interesting.
If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
Where's the Growls
You
Ritter?
mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no.
Interesting.
Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing and the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
It's made by
Still,
Drykles
that
himself.
basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted?
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest. And it's just the right size to accommodate a single person.
It's going to be us at some point.
If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna end
It's
up
not
using it at
looking
some
like
point,
she'll
aren't
be
we?
able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened.
I'm gonna bet on it.
Then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we?
Always.
Feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
Certainly is.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
I am too.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
I'm sure we won't. But my god, look at this thing. It's going to be fun when we do eventually get a chance to use it. We're going to use this to exit the old schoolhouse. We need to make our way over to the front gate. Of course we will. Now, let's see what's happening. That thing is undeniably very curious. Let's head over and see our sister. Nice to see Sarah's got our back somewhat. Okay. Elisa Swartzer, as there she is.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Reen.
The Swartzer family together again.
Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
I think I've drunk too much coffee. I think I need a banana.
You
I'm a little bit
tell,
shaky
huh?
for some reason.
I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Tests? During the festival?
They run us hard.
My, they certainly don't go easy on you here.
They certainly don't.
Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over.
No.
Really.
Let's go have some fun.
Ah,
And
I
once
got enough
again-
sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead.
It's very
I
nice.
can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Reen. Well, if you insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige.
I mean, we're brother and sister.
What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound?
How cute. Walked around the academy together, showed her all the different attractions on display. This place is rather cool. What a dope idea. Stop being weird. Creepy old man. At least obviously making sure. 2 Blade players very much getting fucked up by their brothers and fathers. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to see the concert after this very cutesy montage. Crow, you fuck off. The Abrayas, you're okay.
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Indeed. Oh man, I really want some gelato.
Schwarzer?
It's gonna be high arms, isn't it?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Certainly is.
Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it.
Back off.
How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
Sorry. Wait, when did we become dear friends?
We've been trying.
A good day to you, Master Reen. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about.
Seems like the Swarsha High
Pleasure to
Arms
meet you.
connection's gonna be
I'm
real.
Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together?
Protect her older brother.
Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Ah man, it's the writing's on the wall.
Green?
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Always.
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication.
Yes, that's what it is.
There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
It's what we should do. Don't trust the bells.
A bell?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now.
Of course.
But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
We're taking home the prize,
Oh,
ladies
I
and gentlemen.
already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
Always.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine.
I wouldn't say that's
I
true.
hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance with...
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for
At least
you.
Celestine's knowing it.
If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
So, Elise is definitely a lady, am I?
You go to school with some rather amusing people.
I'm not sure it's
I
amusing.
would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage.
Indeed. Always.
Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
No, we're definitely not.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
I think I did as well. So it's always good to know.
Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Learning all of the things.
Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon.
Certainly am.
I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert.
Gotta be done, of course.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now.
The boy's gonna do something. But it should be fine.
How
We know
many
it's
other
all going to
well-heeled
be
nobles
okay.
are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
All of them. Just to throw it into rubriques.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know?
Certainly not.
Tee hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
Who's this coming out of the woodwork?
What?
I know that voice anywhere.
Oh, of course, the Oliverts.
Your Highness.
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Of course, Claire's going to be with them, keeping an eye.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit.
Makes sense, of course.
I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties.
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival. I couldn't miss it.
Of course not.
In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
It's been a very long time.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness.
Keeping up all
Did
the
you
guards.
come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand. They'll be starting around 3 p.m.
Good
Although
fun.
I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this.
There's some tensions.
Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
Why do these games play with this thing so much? It's kind of weird.
It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through?
You're more than welcome, Prince Oliver.
We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea.
It will, of course,
You know,
be the great
I
idea.
don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today?
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already, but there's been another development in the Crossbell situation today.
So, of course, he's going to be there.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they?
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us.
That would, of course, definitely be.
The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either, so I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today, but I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion. But right now, you've got a concert to give. and I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember.
Indeed.
Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today.
We certainly
What's
will.
all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club?
No.
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought.
So,
Anyway, Alphen and I would
This
be
is a
happy
big
to escort
geopolitical
Elise
event.
around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success.
let's see.
I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
What am I most looking forward to? Out of all of these.
Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too.
Definitely. Why would we be here if not Trails of Cold Steel? So, are we going to see any of the opera? I'm going to save, but I'm not going to save over that file. Let's save here. Why not? Continue. Did it go well? That is the question. The nobles of high society. We're the main event, though. Of course we are. All dressed up and ready to go.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
We're going to try.
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
I'd say we have a good chance.
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
We certainly will.
Really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine.
Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
Believe to achieve, ladies and gentlemen.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
I'm interested to see what the music's going to be like.
I'm so excited I could explode! We're coming in, okay?
We're looking suited and booted at least.
Toa? George?
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
It's going to be
Coming in.
Jellica, of course.
Huh?
It couldn't be.
And she's in a dress.
Angelica?
Amazing. Doesn't suit her.
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come.
High society shit.
He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage.
Who are the candidates?
So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again?
Never. Probably.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well.
Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
You do look lovely, though.
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
Ah! Angelica!
Nothing like the pure fresh scent of a woman. All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
I wonder if her perspective... You should link her up with Oliver. Actually, maybe not.
Good grief.
Oliver likes all fails of person.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
All right, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies.
How bizarre.
So warm, so soft.
A bit too much, I might say.
Tickles!
I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now. You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
They certainly could.
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
Good times. So, let's get on with the
I'm
concert.
looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us.
We certainly do.
Don't go getting yourselves too wound up.
So,
Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
we certainly
Yeah.
they will be.
It's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm interested to see what this is going to be like. Is it going to be like an anime cutscene, or is it going to be done here? Okay, here we go.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
Okay, here we go. So, we're getting 3 songs, getting 2 that we know about. Are we going to get to hear the song? We don't even get to hear the song. What a letdown. What a letdown. Come on. We're not even getting a little bit, a smidgen of the song. That's stupid. Is that are they really not going to allow me to hear? Are we going to get to hear the Emma one at least? Really? That's stupid. Where's my song? You arseholes. What a fucking letdown. What a letdown, guys. That is so annoying. No, I don't want to see this. What a bunch of bullshit. Where's my anime? Where's my anime song? We're gonna hear the encore at least.
That brings us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out.
An encore.
What?
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd.
Interesting.
And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
We're gonna hear some of this. Okay. Finally. Anything else?
Everyone, join in!
Oliver, of course, giving us his best. The others giving their best as well. But at least we're getting some song, but it does feel like a bit of a letdown. Just a little bit of a letdown. I thought we were at least going to get the theme song sung all well, but compared to the Persona 4 Golden one, this is shit. I'm finding it hard to be positive, guys. Emma's at least very good at singing. We'll take that. I mean, it's good to see that Misty's there. I'm sure she thinks it's shit compared. Trails of Cold Steel. Alright. A letdown, I would say. We probably won because, you know, anime. The bonfire happening, all the people hanging out. What you got for me, team? All knackered.
I'm exhausted.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Can't feel my feet.
I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
You would say so.
The crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
Some would say.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I guess your plan paid off then.
He's
Patrick.
Oh, it's you.
good, bad.
This is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What's happened?
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Eris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did? Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection?
Interesting.
Wait, are you mocking me?
No, we're certainly
if
not.
You're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least.
Huh?
What are you going on about?
Aha, we did it, didn't we?
Oh. Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that.
We had a wager.
Good day.
Did we win the vote? Seemingly we won the vote.
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
We won the festival.
Huh? What brings you all here?
Is something wrong?
You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction?
We of course
Well,
won.
The results are in.
Oh, now that you mention it.
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So did I.
So wait, did we... They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
But we won by 1 vote or something stupid.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
Huh. Congrats, guys.
We did well.
At least that's over.
That's how I feel.
Oh, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
That's
Well,
it.
After seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Here, here.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2 days.
And that's the idea, right?
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Oh,
Indeed.
yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot.
It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
Where's the ballroom?
There's
In
gonna
the
be
gymnasium?
bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready.
Sounds like a good time.
I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right. Woo! Party time!
And I think this is probably a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Trails of Cold Steel. Peace.